All right, everybody, welcome back to game number 2 of our final G1 League qualifier series of the day. It's first departure, the up-and-coming Singaporean squad who has been taking games off of Orange, Zenith, and most of the other top teams with their ridiculous split push, facing off against Execration, basically sort of a new mixed team featuring Woots, Chemo, Iwe, and some other well-known Pinoy players. They are a relatively new team, but obviously these players have been around for a long time in the Filipino scene. Currently, first departure leading the best of 3, 1-0. If they take this game, they secure a spot and move on into Phase 2 of the G1 League, where LGD International, ABC, or MEFC as they're known, and a bunch of other strong Chinese and Southeast Asian teams will be waiting for them. But before we get to that, we got to play out this game too. I'm LD. I'm joined here today by S4 of No Tide Hunter. S4, your first ever cast, or at least your first cast with me.
Yeah. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's gonna be fun to try this out, and I really look forward to see these teams. I haven't watched that much of them, of C Dota, so I want to see how they play.
Yeah, you'll see. With first departure, they play a lot differently from the other teams. They are kind of similar, I guess, to Zenith and Myth Trust in some ways. They really rely on split push to the point where they'll lose 4 of their players, but they'll still win the game, just backdooring your racks or pushing in the lanes on the side while the enemy's trying to 5 mid. Generally been their style, and, I mean, looking at the draft, it seems like it's going to continue here.
Yeah. I actually watched last game, and that Naga, that was really nice play.
Yeah, I thought that was... I've never seen that before. I remember the old days when Naga Sleep, I assume you probably played back then, did it used to actually affect buildings, so you could just sleep and then wail away on the buildings while you're like right next to them, but that was pretty creative.
Yeah, he played it to perfection. Like, there's not that many players that know about the range, and he knows about it 100%.
And he took advantage too. I mean, he did it multiple times as well, and it got to a point where it's like, what do you do? There's just, they couldn't do anything at that point in the game.
I don't know if you noticed, but they had Disruptor and Radiant, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you can glimpse when Naga TPs out with sleep, because the range is so far. Purian was asking what happened to the Naga TP.
Yeah.
And he was getting glimpsed by a Disruptor from far range, because he's not gonna get caught by the sleep.
Yeah, someone actually mentioned that to me. I was like checking XSplit to make sure there weren't any issues, so I was like, wait a second, he doesn't have a TP. His TP appears not to be on cooldown, but that's a spectator bug, so I had no idea what happened, but yeah, I guess that's what it was, is the glimpse brought him back, and it has, what, 1800 range, is it?
Yeah.
So it's really long.
Yeah, also he picked up a Lincoln, so that was really smart by the Naga.
Yeah, and there's also Beastmaster Roar, so not just the glimpse, but the Roar as well, pretty obnoxious to deal with. So looking at the draft right now, first departure, PL Kodal, Queen of Pain, very mobile, good pushing lineup, no lockdown really at all for the anti-mage. At least until much later on in the game. But what do you think about the draft so far?
I think the Dire team drafted really nice, the anti-mage pick. Maybe they could have waited with it, but I don't know when they banned it. But they have no stuns right now, you see?
Yeah, actually neither team really has a stun. There's some pseudo-disables, but no true stuns.
But if I were Dire, I would wait with the AM pick to 4 for 5th, because you can wait and let them pick less stuns and just dominate from there. So
if you're first departure now, you're thinking about some sort of disables, I take it, in the second stage.
Yeah.
And what's there going to be? Sandcane, they banned it out. This is actually a very popular Southeast Asian support lately, so pretty, I guess, straightforward ban. They banned the Night Stalker as well, who's a menace to the Queen of Pain in the mid-game, and can also tower dive with the Anti-Mage and the Darkseer pretty effectively.
Yeah. The PL pick, I don't actually think it's like as strong as people say it is, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as far as the anti-mage pick, you mentioned it was early, but something worth bringing up is for first departure, they've actually first picked AM before because their team is basically built around Miracle. It's like it does a lot of split pushing, but in a certain sense, it's kind of a classic 4 protect 1. They basically just turtle and let him get fat enough to try and carry the game by himself. So maybe that one is more about denying it to Miracle than about really getting it for themselves, but I guess we'll see.
Split pushing strats are really nice, you know. You don't need wards when you play split push strats, because you're getting vision by split pushing. Like, you don't need any wards all game. Maybe early game when you static form, but after that, you don't need wards. You can just split push and then back off. And if they don't defend, you know where they are.
Yeah, we kind of saw that last game. I mean, actually, they had a lot of vision on the side of First Departure, just because all the lanes were pushed. I mean, they didn't see everything, but you know where your opponents are. They're either defending the lanes or they're just smoke ganking while their base gets pushed in, so they don't really have a choice.
Exactly.
10 seconds.
They did go for that smoke gank mid. They actually killed off the mid Rex. So they tried something clever. It did work that one time, but wards aren't really going to help you there in most cases. You're not going to see the smoke anyway, so.
Reserve time.
So we see Puck. I think Puck is really good.
Yeah, you've been playing a little bit of Puck here and there, right?
Yeah, it's Puck versus Queen of Pain is really even, that matchup. So it's gonna be fun to see.
I know we did something right with our 1v1 tournament. Some of the matchups maybe not entirely balanced, but that one seemed like it was quite good.
And Bane, that's interesting. I'm not sure if they've been watching EU Dota.
I haven't seen First Departure. Maybe they played it once, but yeah, not really a common pick for them by any means. So maybe they have been. It's kind of a Russian pick, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's primarily the Russians who like it.
It's not a reliable disable like Rubik, because you need to channel it. And as soon as you see the Bane, you just need to pick stuff that can cancel Bane right away, like Puck.
So what do you think? We're looking at First Departure's lineup right now. They have a pretty a lot of mobility, a lot of split pushing. They're light on disables. I mean, it's really just Shackle Shot and Fiend Script as the true disables. And like you said, one of them's channeling. And is this game just going to come down to basically a race to see how fast the anti-mage can get his Battle Fury and if he can kind of accelerate and end the game before PL gets too big? How do you think it's going to develop?
I think this game is going to be all about the towers, the early towers. If the Dire team can get the 2 top towers, they're in great shape. And also, you see Radiant, they have a lot of killing waves. So it's going to be hard to... It's going to give them a lot of knowledge where they are, the opponents. Because as soon as you nuke waves, they have to defend their towers. Then you know where they are. So PL is going to be pretty safe this game, I think.
And if you look at this Dire side, they have an okay aggressive tri-lane, I guess, if they wanted to do like LGD Int style and Darkseer, Shadow Demon, and Chen, but that puts the AM on an island, so we're probably not going to see them get aggressive either, which means an even easier time for the PL in the laning stage.
Yeah, I think they're gonna put pressure on every lane, the Dire. That's how they should play this game. They shouldn't group up at all. Just split, because Call, he can only be at one lane at a time, so you need to abuse that.
And early on, I guess the Windrunner, if they zone her out properly, won't be able to do much to actually stop the push. So, on that note, S4, let's introduce the teams. On the side of Execration, they are currently down 1-0 in this best of 3, and they have Chemo, or Lumic, as he's currently playing as, on that Shadow Demon. Just to confuse me and annoy me, we have a Puck, who I actually don't know who that is, but we'll just call him Team Execration on the Puck. Not buying any items yet. We have Iwi playing the anti-mage. Not pulled at all, starting with Quelling Blade and Stout Shield, just expecting a free farm lane and a lot of support. Darkseer, Stout Shield, heading to the bottom lane. And, oh wait, I didn't say who that was. That's Sex Maybe. I love that name. Last but not least, it's going to be Limbo on the Chen playing that support jungler. And then, who do we have over on the side of First Departure?
We have AMGD. On Windrunner? No, wait, that's the team name, right?
That's a sponsor, yeah, it's on the left.
Yeah, as a sponsor. Alright. It's fucking Land, apparently, on Windrunner. 5 minutes of Courage, playing Bane. Poloson on Queen of Pain. And we have Lubby, or Lubby, on Keeper. And the great Nagasine Miracle on PL this game. So another illusion carry.
Yeah, you said you don't think he's broken, you think he's balanced. Even when he's paired with Keeper of the Light, do you think the combo... like, how would you attack this combo? You basically said you want to push all the lanes so the Keeper can't stop you in all 3. Is that the idea?
Well, when in the draft, it's always picked in the first 3. So you can plan it. So you can make a game plan so early for it. So, I mean, you need to have a game plan. You need to have a pipe and mech and stuff, and they have it. They have heroes that can make that. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna four push and 1 push. AM is gonna be on the lane, and the others are gonna be 4 people on another lane. That's how they should do it.
and their 4-man's it's pretty hard to break into it when you have Chen, Darkseer, so many defensive abilities as well, from the Shadow Demon, Disruption, of course, to the Puck phase shift. It's not like you can just jump into these guys and instantly find a kill if they play it properly, and the longer the fight goes, I think more time for the AM to show up, more time for some extra nukes to come out from the Puck, and it'll buy time for that anti-mage to basically push. And I really like AM against Keeper of the Light, because the Keeper of the Light seems like he goes to defend the tower and anti-mage just jumps on him and starts whacking him and can kill him pretty quickly, whereas a lot of other carries can't do that.
If you watch some European Dota, you know, most offlaners, they go this greedy, they start in jungle. And I don't know if these teams do that, but I don't prefer doing that. Because when people start to find out about that, they just put a solo lane on the safe lane, and you're playing against nobody. So this Darkseer seems to go to bottom anyway.
Yeah, it's I know with Bulldog, like when he's playing Darkseer, especially if he's on the dire side, Winter was talking about this yesterday, is he'll actually just basically pull the wave to the enemy small camp and start farming both at once. So he's not only pressuring the lane, but he's also getting additional farm, and especially against a hero like Phantom Lancer, where if he's tanking Ion Shell, it is going to slow down his farm, so you can stall him while your anti-mage basically gets his Battle Fury as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Bulldog is practicing. He's been practicing so much offlane in single player. You see his item build as well, double shield and stuff. He's been calculating and stuff.
And I guess it's I think like 2 is pretty good, but any more than that, it is really big diminishing returns.
Nah, 2 is almost overkill, but it's better than 1 for sure.
Especially if you want to creep skip the way he does, to the degree he does, where he's got like 7 creeps hitting him at once.
Yeah.
So, alright, so it looks like we're going to see a Puck mid up against Queen of Pain. You said you think it's an even matchup. Bane's lurking here for the moment. I'm not is he planning to mid pull? I'm not really sure.
No,
Dual lane.
he's not. He's gonna do Enfeeble.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's really good.
So I guess the plan is leave him here for just the first wave?
Yeah, you just need first wave, and the Queen of Pain can buy a null talisman if he wants. Then he got this lane under control.
Oh, wow. A 1 and 2 already. He's going to get another last hit. And what can Puck do? He's got 25 damage. Good luck with that.
I think in this matchup, you don't need to get early bottle on either Puck or Cop. You don't need the regen. It's not going to take that much harass from the opponent. So null talisman is the way to go, I think.
Yeah, it's actually... We've seen it a lot. Oh, bottom lane. Looks like they're going to go on the Darkseer here. No, only... They have Enfeeble, so I guess they can't really do anything. But he's trying to keep the pressure up on this lane for the moment, and already Anti-Mage pulling a bit ahead of this Phantom Lance. So you can see the Ion Shell harass is quite a pain for your carry to deal with.
Yeah. Although he's harassing them, he's not getting anything. And in this strat, the Darkseer needs to be at the same level as Puck.
So would you basically just say, okay, I'm going to go jungle at this point, or what do you do?
Well, when you pick a Shen, you have to share the jungle, and sometimes it's not that good. So I guess it's okay for now.
Yeah, he's not really getting much out of the lane. I mean, he's got, what, 1 creep of experience, and once the Bane hits 2, they can potentially... I mean, he doesn't have Surge yet, so they could actually kill him with Sleep, Illuminate, and a Lance. And, I mean, even once he gets 2, if they have the burst, like, say at level 3 or 4, they may be able to kill him anyway. So, I wonder if he's better off maybe just going to the jungle, or even creep skipping, potentially, like over here.
I can't
Try
see.
and pull the wave. I was saying, like, over in between the tier 2 and the tier 1.
Oh, yeah. He could. Like, if he just gets surged, he's safe from anything in that lane. As soon as he sees the Bane, he can move out and just pull waves and stuff. But I wouldn't recommend it. Queen of Pain can always rotate.
Yeah, she's off to 9 and 5. She's got an extra 7 total last hits on this puck, and you got to figure it's pretty much all because of that level 1 Enfeeble. And no Talisman, did go for the bottle first, but still getting a bit of extra farm early on, and we'll see if she can snowball. Now he's got an illusion.
They're gonna turn. He got illusion rune. He can get so much from that.
Yeah, that rune luck. Going bottom, picking it up. He did have the ward top, so he knew it was there, but if it could have been something like an Invis, which wouldn't have helped him very much. So right now we just see the Shadow Demon doing a lot of pulling, stacking. Chen maybe looking for a Wildkin. Not finding one yet. He'll probably stack this camp and just continue to spam Shockwave on it. Trying to get... You mentioned the Darkseer, the Chen, they have to get the timing push, basically, with the mech, the pipe, and then the AM's pushing the other lanes. The Puck seems like he's still getting a decent amount of farm. The Chen's already up to 17 and 0. If he wants to rush a mech, he's not really... I mean, he's farming pretty quickly so far. Uh-oh. Darkseer, no surge yet. This is probably first blood, yeah. I don't know what he can do.
I would love him to get a Quelling Blade when he was sitting at the side shop and just cut his way through. But didn't happen.
So basically you mean hide in the trees, like over here? Well, you can't see, I guess, but...
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, okay.
But I think they're losing... Dire should be pushing. This catapult you see at top lane, it should be... The wave before that should be pulled, single pulled. And they should triple wave it. The top lane, because as soon as Keeper gets levels, you're not pushing anything. And they can actually kill Windrunner with Body Block plus SD Disruption. So I would push for sure, instead of farming.
Yeah, Chen's level 4, he has Arena Basilius, which if you want to go push, you really like to have that, but they're just farming.
Also when you're pushing with the Shen, you're leaving the jungle for Darkseer. So they're not losing anything from leaving the jungle with Shen in the XP gold graph.
And now that Bane's level 3, Keeper of the Light's level 3, Phantom Lancer's level 4, now it gets kind of hard for a Darkseer who has basically nothing to actually stay in the lane. Even though he's got Surge, if they just sleep him, illuminate him, he can easily die anyway, so it's not like this lane is really safe for him anymore.
I would like Keeper to get a TP scroll.
Yeah, they're not grouping up top yet, but I mean, you'd expect they would. He's actually denying the catapult, so just gonna play it very defensively. And
AIM is
mid lane. Uh-oh. Queen of Pain. Big kill. Solo kill by the Puck.
He can phase shift the next Shadow Strike and ball.
And he got a double damage, which looks like that's what allowed him to get the kill. So the Rune Lock again, strong with this one.
Well, Queen of Pain should be handling it better, I think.
Yeah, the supports aren't helping him at all. They're just stacking and pulling. No supports are contesting the runes at all, so it's really up to the two mids.
I think he should skip Shadow Strike on Queen of Pain in this matchup and just go for the level 2 blink. You can get the runes faster and back because the lower cooldown and higher range, and you can punish the Puck for taking runes as well. Oh, look at mid.
Top lane onto the Windrunner. Mana Void is there. Easy kill. Simultaneously the kill you were talking about where Puck dies. So 2 kills across the board, 1 for each team, but Anti-Mage having a good start. The trade is Queen of Pain gets a little bit of revenge. And a kill that she needed to basically equalize things, and now she's back on top. By just a little bit, actually. Not as much as I thought she would be.
Dying in mid lane is actually really bad. Like, it should never happen. But sometimes you have 2 aggressive players against each other, and
it's like a game of chicken, you know, who's gonna turn that car first?
Yeah.
So early on, pretty even in terms of gold, experience-wise. About 1,000 lead for the Dire, to be expected with the Chen. And Darkseer's only level 3. He's really slipping. I mean, Windrunner's even with him, and if he was just jungling, he'd be level 5 or more at this point. No, he's dead. He is so dead.
Oh, if they had Puck with TP support there, that was 1 kill. But it's looking really good for Radiant. Even though the XP graph says otherwise. I think they had this game.
Wow. 7 minutes in. You're calling it.
Yeah, you need to have better understanding of the keeper PL combo.
Oh.
What you need to do in the first mid lane.
Yeah, just barely didn't port into the orb there immediately and allows Queen of Pain to bottle up.
Structures are fortified.
That was close though. She even broke the tether, so she took the max possible damage, but not quite enough in the end. And now they're pushing top. Windrunner, just trying to defend the tower. Chen's finally going for his first backstab of the game, but now she's level 4. Queen of Pain's level 8. Doesn't have a TP though, so maybe this backstab will work. They haven't placed a ward behind the tower. You can put one like over here through the trees, but not doing so yet. Just pressuring it in. They have an Alpha Wolf. That'll be helpful for pushing.
Windrunner knows. Yeah, good play by Windrunner.
A lot of waste of time right now. Meanwhile, Phantom Lancer, Tranquil Boots, Drums, 1,500 gold, 4,500 net worth at 8 minutes in. Actually outfarming our Anti-Mage by a lot. With the 2 kills to only the one of the Anti-Mage, who's gone for Tranquil Boots and Perseverance.
Oh. Wow. PL skill build, stats, and lance. That's interesting.
Well, I guess he feels like he's not under any pressure. He's diving this. He wants Sex maybe. I think he'll get him here. Just a couple more auto attacks. Killing spree. That extra damage helping him out. Now he'll take Doppelwalk. I guess it's on alright ability.
I think you can, you know the third skill? You can use it nice with your supports. You can just send the illusions to the jungle and start farming with supports. So I don't really like the stat spell.
You mean taking Juxtapose instead?
No, yeah, exactly. And just send the illusions into jungle.
Okay.
Tank for the supports.
Mid lane. Puck ports away. Both, I mean, this mid lane has really been back and forth. Normally you just see a player get that first kill and if it's not over, it's really hard, but it just shows you how, basically, how the Queen of Pain Puck matchup just kind of hangs in the balance.
Yeah. It's a really fun matchup. So, you see Shen is sitting at the mech if he wants. I think he should do it. Early mechs can turn games.
The issue is this Darkseer.
Yeah.
Level 4, and he hasn't shut down the Phantom Lancer. That's the worst part. Like, if you're going to sit in lane, you at least hope to slow his farm down, but Phantom Lancer is out-farming the Anti-Mage. And that's with the Darkseer in his lane. At this point, he could be what? He could probably be level 6, level 7, have all of his basic items up, be working towards the hood, get the Vitality Booster, if you want to go Vanguard, but he's got nothing, really. And he's still trying to go bottom, but at this point, Phantom Lancer could kind of just bully him out of the lane with the Lance spam, and I don't know what Darkseer can really do about it.
You can see ST Shen farming together. They're getting Arcane Boots on ST, and then they're going to smoke, I think.
Yeah, he's about 30 gold away. Gonna head back to the base, maybe sell his tangos or a branch here. Oh, he's only got one tango, but yeah, he'll have it just from walking back, it looks like. So meanwhile, in the middle lane, Puck orbing in, clearing out the wave. It's looking good for first departure. Anti-Mage is going to have a Battle Fury relatively soon, but our Phantom Lancer is not far off a Diffusal Blade, and I mean, the Battle Fury only helps you split push. You can fight with the Diffusal.
I think Dire needs to fight with the Anti-Mage and let Darkseer go alone for now. They need to make something happen right now.
There doesn't seem to be any sense of urgency, though. They're just very content to sit back and farm.
Well, looks like Windrunner is going for mech instead of keeper. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's been buying a lot of Observer. I think he's bought every single ward for the team.
Yeah.
Well, that's 4. Very passive start to this game.
Look at Chen.
Oh, blink in middle lane. Queen of Pain's gonna go. Shackle not gonna latch. Chen comes in with a big-ass army. Oh, man. He'll die fast. Now the coil to follow, and they want this Windrunner. May yet find her. Test of Faith is pretty low damage. Keeper of the Light picks off that last kill with the final auto attack. Execration, the team, still diving, gets shackled to a tree. Continues to chase, orbing forward. Nice juke away. Tomorrow fucking lands, still on the run. He's actually going to escape in the end. And you were saying look at Chen, because he came in with a Dagon. What is going on in this game?
Okay, I actually like that item pickup. They can make mech on Darkseer instead, and just go full aggressive now. With SD, Soulcatcher, and Dagon, they can kill anyone.
He has maxed out poison first, though, but it's still pretty good at level 1, the Soulcatcher.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
Very-
tower is under attack.
Very bizarre, but I mean, you said they need to make something happen. This is making something happen. Maybe it won't work in the end, but it's at least going to put the fear of God in these supports. And Dagon and Test of Faith is a lot of damage. He can almost solo kill, like, actually everyone on First Departure is squishy. They're all around, like, 800, 700 HP.
Have you seen the Shen SD combo before? With full penitence and Soulcatcher?
It hurts,
that's
I can
scary.
imagine. I haven't actually seen it in action, but I know it hurts, because I know they both amplify the damage quite a bit.
Middle tower is
You just
under
need Maledict on top of that, I guess.
Yeah.
And now the Anti-Mage. Battle Fury up 13 minutes in, has the Quelling Blade. He'll
Bottom
start...
lane.
Oh, action breaking out bottom lane. Just a dust. So they miss an opportunity on the PL here, and 5 heroes gripped up bottom. They've got their Dagon Chen. It's time to go. 3 creeps are going to lead the way. And Keeper just farming through the midst of this from the back lines. Wow! Wow! No brain sap for you, sir. Late phase shift from Execration. He'll orb away. I don't really like the Anti-Mage being in the jungle here. He should really be out in the lanes pushing.
Okay, so I can see their game plan now. Why they farm so much on the Shen.
To get the
And-
Dagon?
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
to get the
tower
Dagon.
is under
It's not a bad item.
Well, the only thing better than 1 Dagon is 5. We saw that with Navi.
Yeah.
Wow, Puck has a blink, but he just showed it there. And oh, Chen on the run. Nice net. Oh, actually was on an illusion. Uh-oh.
Oh, mid lane.
Meanwhile, mid lane, the action breaks out simultaneously. Feeds grip on the Anti-Mage. Is he going to man up on this? Sleep there. Puck has the silence. No Dream Coil, though. It was already deployed. I'm going to drive him back.
Nice
Dire's
play by
top
Puck.
tower is under attack.
Defending his carry.
They lost their Dagon Chen, though. There won't be any upgrades in the near future for him. Well, we saw the potential of that. Bane could just die instantly. And he's tanky. I mean, he's got 900 health. He just melted. But they got 1 kill. They didn't get a tower off of it. All the towers, aside from the tier 1 top, are still up. And with Keeper now being level 6, they gotta find a way to actually kill this guy to push.
Yeah. They need towers. You need all tier 1 towers at 15 minutes against that strat. Because it's hard to defend. Like, if you go bottom, the Keeper can't defend. You can always go around the tower. And they can Iron Shell the wave, and they can smoke and go around.
Yeah, there's just so much open space there. It's like, if you look at the tier 2, it's like this really enclosed area where it's hard to just jump a guy, but
Yeah.
there's like a billion ways to attack on the bottom tier 1. Actually, the same for the tier 1 top as well.
That's why you see so much Night Stalkers against Keeper. You just go around. Even at tier 2s, you can do that.
They want to go on this Windrunner top. Phase boots are up. Not really rushing the mech, but I guess I'll go back for it next. And Puck with the blink. If he gets the range for this, it will be a kill.
Dire's middle
Haven't seen him
tower
yet.
has been denied.
Looks like Windrunner is making
Pipe?
casual headdress, and
Yeah, maybe it's a pipe
Yep.
later on.
Keeper has the buckler headdress.
Smoke up. Trying to go here. They've used the smoke a little while ago, but ward's being deployed. Heading towards mid. Can they find anyone? That's the question right now. Well, S4, I feel like Phantom Lancer's having a blast right now. Look at his farm. 2,000 gold. They're going to backstab top, as we were mentioning. Purge, net. Coil was no, not needed. Okay. That Dagon will do it.
Trial by blade.
But they're still not addressing the Phantom Lancer issue. He's got a Yasha now. He's fat. I mean, this is like the easiest farm for a PL I've seen in a while.
Let's see. Keeper in play.
What do you do at this point? If you're,
Radiant's top
I mean, do you
tower is
just
under
start grouping and trying to force the fights? Is that the only option?
No. You need to split up as Dire. Anti-Mage can be anywhere at this point. You can even be farming taking PL's farm in the jungle and pressuring bottom. Because you need to split up against the keeper, otherwise you're not getting towers.
Well, they're not really splitting up. I mean, they are a little bit now, but they're not really keeping that much pressure on the lanes. There's just that one group up. As we see some action mid, Queen of Pain gonna be able to juke away and head towards bottom lane. Has an ultimate orb up, so actually getting some good farm of her own.
Yeah, she's been sitting there for a while now. I don't know what she's planning.
Yeah, it could be a Lincoln Sphere. Could be the Scythe of Ice. Lincoln's would
Looking for a
be...
kill.
What's that?
She's looking for a kill right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Bottom?
She doesn't know where either. She's thinking mid. She's thinking
Oh,
bottom.
Estes perfect position. This could be really good.
Oh, this is going to be a huge trap. But the ult's there. Oh, no. There's your disruption. Hand
They
of
can
God.
turn it.
No purge? No purge. I guess they're not going to go.
Yeah, it was really nice. Queen of Pain has... he stood there for 2 minutes and he got nothing out of it.
And now he's back to base, but still the farm continues. The cancer is spreading. It really is a good analogy.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Radiant's late game is super strong though. Queen of Pain isn't that good. We hear a Bane out somewhere.
Oh, Windrunner dropping pretty low mid is okay for the moment. Coil was deployed, but Anti-Mage just trying to bully this Queen of Pain off the tower. He's not going to be able to find the kill. In the end, it was the Chen who put the dust. They keep on beating their head against the brick wall that is this mid tower, and they just cannot get it. So, I mean, looking at their lineup, they have some natural Hex carriers in the Queen of Pain and the Windrunner. They don't have any real, I mean, big lockdown spells, aside from the Bane ult, which we talked about can be easily cancelled. Do you think Execration can actually take this late? Because I guess they can make a lot of Phantom Lancer illusions of their own with Shadow Demon and Darkseer.
The thing is, they have a hero that can counter Hex, and that's Darkseer. If he has max Surge, he can just Surge the AM while he's Hexed. So, lockdown, you need stun for that.
And they don't have them, just Shackle, which
Yeah.
you can't really rely on in most cases.
And actually, I think Keeper's gonna have a Hex in late game too. He's getting farmed.
Yeah, there hasn't been any pressure on him. Has he died yet? No, 1-0 and 3, so...
He's playing really good. Always... He's doing something now.
I think he wants to just illuminate from the trees and then TP out, but no, he's just gonna chill there. How did he actually get there without being seen? Because there's an observer in the lane. I'm not really sure. Maybe AM thought he TP'd out.
It's a Ninja. Oh, look at this.
What am I looking at? Oh, that's what I'm looking at. Miracle gets caught. There's your coil. Big damage, but the illuminate from the lurking keeper like.
Kill him.
Oh. No mana void. No mana for the mana void. That's unfortunate. He's real close. He's like 20 away, but now he's going to lose all that mana. Test of faith on the keeper. Where's that Dagon? Not being used just yet. Now it goes out. Tases down the Bane. Bane in trouble. On the run, but they didn't get the Phantom Lancer, the crucial kill. They do get the Bane, though. And now that Phantom Lancer TPing out. Reaver. Wow, he's already got a Reaver at 21 minutes in.
Yeah. He was hesitating a bit, PL. But he made the right decision to back up.
Oh, there's a gem on the ground. Hello?
Where?
Iwi just picked one up. Who dropped that? I guess it was the Keeper of the Light or the Bane. Now they're going to get a tier 1 mid. That's a pretty big fight going their way. And Phantom Lancer, he didn't die, but he's not pushy right now, which means there's not even going to be a trade for the Radiant. Finally, they're going to get this tier 1 mid. They've been really working on it all game.
That tower is so important for them. And
Can they go
10
rush
minutes, it's hard to go rush against the PL when it's getting to mid game, because he's always pressuring lanes. And it's never worth it to trade towers for rush in early game, mid game.
And oh, Iwi's already out of mana. Just look at he can't fight against this Phantom Lancer. He's nowhere near being able to.
Oh, he needs Chen to send him home so he can farm faster.
Unfortunately, Chen is bottom, upgrading that Dagon. We're looking to do so.
is under attack.
I mean, I guess maybe he can farm a Hex, but he just has not really gotten much farm since that Dagon came out. Oh, wow. Wow. Scythe of Iceland. This AM is actually kind of food right now if he gets caught.
Yeah.
Top lane, the disruption comes out on the Phantom Lancer. Miracle.
Dire.
Oh no, Lumic gets dove, but there is a coil deployed, catches out the Queen of Pain. Nice juking, running here, running there, but not quite enough in the end. Will go down. Now the Phantom Lancer TP's away. No mana for the Mana Void again, or he maybe could have made it go there. They do have the gem to chase him, but just lets him get away.
So what happened there was, you saw both supports, Radiant, they sat behind the tower bottom, and the Dire team, they thought Radiant was top behind the PL, but they weren't. So the PL was taking a big gamble, going for the towers there, and it paid off.
He's been taking big gambles all game, fighting basically by himself like a man, and he's actually way behind in CS to the anti-mage, yet in terms of net worth, 2k, so a decent amount I suppose, but the kills kind of equalizing things. Yeah, Iwi seems to be pulling away a bit though.
Okay, so Dagon Shen, Dagon Puck, if they can't be using this on PL because his magic resistance, and he's gonna get a heart soon. So I don't like the item choice now.
You liked it earlier, but two Dagons, too rich for your blood.
If they made more stuff happen and they could get more items out of it, I liked it, but no.
Well, it's probably gonna make the Keeper of the Light unhappy. I imagine we'll see him die a lot more this game. Mid lane, Puck's here. Power shot's not gonna land. Blink in, silence to follow, but the counter Hex, and that'll be the end of the aggression.
Hex is really good defensive item when he split push.
Hey.
You can always hex the opponent.
Yeah, and then just blink away, even look to kind of juke them and TP out. And Chen gets caught bottom lane. Ult is here from Queen of Pain. Not going to use it, though. Gets the Hand of God off. Not sure that was really worth it, though. There's nothing else going on.
I think when they see a kill like that, Bane ulting a guy, they should leave that kill for the rest and go for the next
Oh,
right
they're
away.
trying to go in Phantom Lancer top lane, but they don't have the vision. The gem is on the Shadow Demon. Oh, now there's no mana on Anti-Mage. The Purge was too late.
He's gonna kill them both. He's gonna kill them both.
Unless they get a massive army of illusions. Will they? Doesn't look like it. Oh no. They're gonna lose this gem if they're not careful. There's the Diffusal. More illusions. Monkey Man is here. Now the coil. There's no mana for the Dagon. He needs to bottle up.
We outnumber them all.
No, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. He's still alive. How is he still alive? 76 HP. Iwi getting close. Couple more auto attacks will bring him down. Buyback for the Darkseer. God, that in the end turns out to be worth it, but really had to work for that one. Meanwhile, bottom lane, massive cluster F of a fight breaks out. The wall was deployed. Nobody actually died, but 4 heroes pushing the base. And now the Dagon. Did he just? Oh, he's upgrading it. He's upgrading it. They've been watching Navi, I think. I mean, but that strategy was much different. They had a bounty hunter so they could actually afford them, and they had way more ganking heroes, whereas this just feels like casual Dagon for the hell of it.
I hope he's going for Butterfly in aim. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah,
Butterfly, BKB. They need that.
And if he actually has a BKB, there's no way for them to deal with it. I mean, if they can hex him in front or in advance, but that's pretty much it.
Great opportunity to take Roshan when PL is dead.
Well, there's Fiend's Grip, but I don't really see Bane channeling. Limbo throwing that Dagon into Roche. Not really that effective, but it'll go down. Now there's a gem.
So, they have a Shen this game, and if they get an Ice Auger up, it can be really good against PL.
Yeah, you
They should get one.
can put that on the anti-mage and it'll be very hard to kill. It's a weird creep, because normally you look at it, it's like, oh, this guy's not that good. But in certain situations, he can be really strong. I remember a while back I watched a game where a team had Drought Ranger before she was actually remade and banned from competitive play, and they would just get the ice armor, and you basically go Roche really early with that and Helm of the Dominator.
Yeah, it's the slow aura, or the slow coming from it.
Wow.
So good.
Like I said, I think this Keeper of the Light's gonna be sad this game. He's still alive. Actually gets the kill on the
What?
puck! What? That shouldn't happen. He might even get a kill on the Darkseer because he's dropping low. No, he's got the mech. He could be sent back home now. No, Vein Script, now
nice
dead.
hitting.
Hand of God, not gonna be there. Not sends him back, but not gonna make it in time. Now the Chen's gonna die. What is this game of feeds? What am I watching? They just threw away 3 heroes for a Keeper of the Light. That is not a good trade. S4, they are falling apart, man.
This game is fun to watch.
It doesn't make much sense, but it's certainly fun. Mass Dagons on Chen, of all heroes. Upgraded Dagon on Puck. Diving the tower for the Keeper, while Phantom Lance is just getting your tier 2 stop.
They need to look at their map more, I think. You can't give away towers to a PL or a Prophet. That's when they're getting good, those heroes.
And the Anti-Mage has been farming all game. He's still ahead of the Phantom Lancer, but he hasn't really pushed. He spent a lot of time in the jungle and not really putting much pressure on the lanes and hasn't been able to kill the Keeper too often.
You see PL skipping Manta. So he's gonna have less farm, of course, because Manta helps you farm.
Yeah, your illusions get the attack speed from the Ashid. You also move faster as well.
He's getting hard so he can get towers. You're safer to split push with more HP, obviously.
Just such a passive game. Looking at the gold graph, very even. Experience very even. Anti-Mage is
they need to
Butterfly.
split up the AM and the rest of the team. They can't keep doing this.
Well, they want to try. Is he going to find an opening here? Nothing. Nothing doing. And now Phantom Lance is going to look to break the base top. They're not going to be able to stay mid for very long. He actually jumps in, pops the Manta, removes that chance, or that 100% chance to miss. Then going to go back, work on the tower, but PL's already in the base. He's in the base top. He's breaking it. Are they going to back? Is anyone going to get caught on the way out? Nope. Anti-Mage is here. Going to clean up those illusions pretty quickly, in fact. The Butterfly really helps you fight.
Yeah.
And for the moment, Darkseer just standing mid, basically. Oh, here's Monolith. That's why. Blinking for Puck. Catches 2. Brings down 1. Now the coil to follow. Wants to go on this
Dagon.
Windrunner. No Dagon from Chen yet, but now he'll probably drop it. Zaps him. Kills him off. Backstab from Pulsar. But here comes Anti-Mage. Monovoid is there. They get a few. Buyback from the Windrunner. And now they look to push mid again. This time it might work because Keeper's dead. There's a Bane ultimate. Uh-oh.
It's not gonna work.
No, Shackle on 2. Phantom Lancer's pushing top. And he doesn't have a TP, this Anti-Mage. Uh-oh. I don't know. These are bearing down on the tower. These illusions, too many of them for the moment. Uh-oh. Shadow Demon's getting some. His illusions killing off those of the Phantom Lancers. Illusion Wars.
Okay, so they can actually put SD top and just defend while they push. Because the Radiant without PL are weak, very weak.
This
I think they
Dark...
should do that.
Yeah, this Darkseer is really poor, by the way. He's still... I mean, it's 30 minutes in. He's the same net worth as the Keeper of the Light and the Chen. He's not getting those items. The pipe... He's gonna get the hood out now, but it's such a late pipe at that. And mid lane, they're trying to defend here. Windrunner, ultimate orb up. Working towards the Scythe of Vice. To go with that of the Queen of Pains. Anti-Mage Illusions starting to accelerate the push bottom. Shadow Demon Phantom Lancer Illusions pushing out the top lane. He's getting some gold this way. He's probably gonna really accelerate his farm now. So it's a stalemate, it seems, for the moment.
Yeah.
Do you give an advantage to either team?
Right now I'm gonna say Radiant, because their decision making is a little bit better right now.
So not really the way that...
Movements.
Oh.
Bottom.
Yeah, Queen of Pain just barely gets away.
He can hex AM.
Oh, he's just running.
TP. You can hex him and TP.
I think he's dead now. That was a sad way to die. Yeah, he could have hexed him immediately and then tried to TP out, but...
It's a bit hard with the fog though, but
But now Phantom Lancer pushing top, and Darkseer's here. Surges himself away.
Darkseer is so good against PL. In the fights, if he actually joins the fights, the PL. Just gonna look forward to that. SD plus Darkseer, Mass Illusions.
Yeah, they have the team of strong illusion heroes overall.
Also, Shen, can he take over illusions?
I think.
Or is that on Henge?
Radiant structures are fortified.
I think he can. I think I saw him do it earlier with Holy Persuasion.
Radiant's bottom
But they still, I think they still
Radiant
expire after a certain amount of time.
has fallen.
I know the Enchantress can, like you were saying. The thing is, he only gets a few, so... Up, top lane. Nope, just the illusions. It's always hard to tell which one is the real one at this point in the game. Just see orange arrows all over the map, but, you know, he's just farming. Our anti-mage is still ahead.
Yeah. This is why PL is so good. He can steal farm from enemy forests. Same with AM, but Queen of Pain is getting so much from his side of the map, while PL is on the other side. A good player from the carry,
And,
making room.
and neither team's really doing much to punish the enemy carry. They're going to mid on the puck, but he'll phase shift. Or port out, rather. Now it's a Dagon 3. He's continued to upgrade it all game long. That's basically a Scythe of Ice. Skull Basher's up on the anti-mage. Vacuum in, catches the illusions, but no backup yet. Going for the... Oh, he almost got the deny.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Now anti-mage just pushing back out that lane. Windrunner working towards a Scythe of Ice. Jumping into the forest. Looking to clear out the camps. Continuing to move through the jungle. I wonder if either team feels like they need to fight. Anti-Mage got an item that you generally want to use to fight, the Basher. Didn't go for the heart, or basically the ultimate sort of split pushing build, but getting something that'll just let him find kills in the fights, and no BKB either.
Queen of Pain maximizing his farm right now, while PL disturbing them top.
He's starving them, and he's basically wasting their time too. You don't get gold
Yeah.
for these illusions. Now an Invis rune for the anti-mage. Heads towards the mid lane. He might... Oh, Keeper of the Light is lucky that Force Staff was short, I think. Do they have a gem? They do on the Bane. Bane isn't here. Yeah, Bane's... Oh,
This could get scary for AM.
Oh, this could get scary for the other side, too. There's your Blinken, your Coil as well. Dagon down in a matter of seconds. They could look to go the Phantom Lancer. He gets purged. He gets bashed. He may die. He will die. Just completely caught out of position, picked off, brought down, and he does a buyback. But all the lanes are going to be able to be pushed in now. Oh, top. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain looking for a Darkseer, but can't actually find it. And they're going to break the base.
Yeah, I think PL has a buyback.
Yeah, he's going to have to use it, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good fight for them, and Phantom
Let's see
Lancer will
the
buy back.
reaction.
No
Okay.
Aegis now, though. No Aegis. He's already lost that one. And in the back lines, it's the puck again. Orbs out. But meanwhile, they're fiend scripting the anti-mage. Where is the backup for him? He's still locked in place. He was shackled, but he got sent back to base. There's your backup. Now a TP out from Chen. Looks like he'll escape. They're all gonna get away. And the Darkseer may be the one who won't. Yeah, he's out of mana. He's got no soul ring. Just totally screwed. Actually, two. So puck will fall as well. Tries
They
to
should
port
go
out.
down to their base. Waste their time.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Yeah.
Darkseer.
Yeah, just wasting a little bit of extra time so they can't push back out. And, of course, we did see the puck die as well in the end of that Shadow Strike. But Anti-Mage lived. He's up to 3.4k. He's got his Abyssal if he wants to go for it now. And Phantom Lancer is still mortal. If he gets caught out of position and he gets bashed, he can die.
Yeah, he's not that strong of a carry. Like, needs to prepare before he goes into fights.
Right, he doesn't want to just jump into the middle of the one, whereas this anti-mage... Oh, wow, he gets shackled while he's manting. The shackle lands right after the manta split completes, but he'll blink away.
Is he gonna snipe? No.
Meanwhile, top lane, Queen of Pain picks off that Shadow Demon gem on the floor. Just denies it, I think. Or maybe the Shadow Demon did. Not really sure what happened there, but Anti-Mage finds the Windrunner mid. Picks her off. it seems like both teams are just kind of not really in the best position, and Anti-Mage is shining in this situation.
PL is struggling with his items right now. He's gonna go for a MKB. He feels like he needs it. I don't think he does. He do need it. I think he needs the butterfly more.
Well, it's an item to fight. You get the MKB to actually kill the AM, but do you even want to be fighting him?
No, they don't. Not right now.
Roshan has fallen.
And now Anti-Mage is up to 5k gold. If he wants the Abyssal, he has it. I would like to see him spend something, though, because he's got Aegis.
Also, the Manta, it's not only gives you agility for the damage, it also gives you movement speed, and that's more damage for the illusions, because they move faster. So I think that's core on PL. And you can prepare faster illusions.
Yeah, and you get the attack speed as well, which passes through. The only thing that does to illusions.
This aim is scary. You skip BKV, and I kinda like it. Because they get Aegis all the time.
He can actually deal with the PL illusions right now. They're not that strong against him. I don't know. They might just win this late game. It's feeling like the momentum is on their side, for sure.
Yeah, they have Vlad's on Shen as well.
So he's not
Oh,
upgrading his
Vlad's ready.
Dagon. But
No.
Puck still is. Level 5. Now he needs the Ethereal Blade.
Top tower is under
Wow, if they win with this, First Departure is going to be kind of annoyed, I think.
I think Vlad's is best on the... Here we go mid.
Big fight breaking out with the illusions.
Oh, it's just PL. I think Vlad's is best if you can get it on a mid hero or a tanky hero in the fights. I don't think Shen is that good, but it's something at least.
Yeah, if they don't focus the Chen, which, I mean, he's not the most high priority target, maybe they won't, then can be pretty powerful. If this AM is lifesteal, I don't really see him dying. Yeah, Boots of Travel now. 1 item away from max inventory. Although, his TP will be cancelled.
He has the items PL needs right now. The Travel, Manta, Butterfly.
Yeah, the PL has a Talisman and a Demon Edge. Oh my god, really? I look away for 1 second. Queen of Pain runs headfirst into an Abyssal Blade. And that's all she wrote. He can kill anyone 1v1. He can easily solo the PL with this. S4, the Kodal PL, he said it's... What is going on in this game? He was just like moving from target to target, just... It's like 1 shot, 1 kill. Just, it's like heroes are just popping up conveniently on his path to the enemy base. He's not even having to work for these. They'll mono-leak him. But Queen of Pain. Oh, there's your shackle. Not gonna latch. Iwi has Aegis. May just commit to this one. Puck lurking and a strategic pause. S4, let me ask you. Have you ever strategy paused in your life?
No.
Are you being
that's
truthful with
bad,
me? Are you being truthful?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here we go. The strategy pause is over. Just a quick little pause. And the Dagon being thrown out. Queen of Pain jumps in, head full of steam. Bashes are there, but... Oh, actually, that's an Abyssal. That was not a bash. And now trying to go in the Queen of Pain. Illusions are deployed. Oh, on the run. This PL, if he gets bashed, the dust is there. Killing off the illusions. They want to keep the Chen alive. They want that Vlad's in the fight. Miracle wants to end him. He gets more illusions, but not enough. It looks like they will fall. Meanwhile, the Anti-Mage going to work. Doesn't quite kill the Windrunner. Now can be shackled to a tree. Held together for a while, but still is Aegis. Still very tanky. And a lot of stuff has been thrown out. 1 zap, 1 kill. Down goes the Bane. And now they're looking at the base. Queen of Pain on the back lines. It's going to kill the Puck, but there's no glyph. There's no way to kill this Anti-Mage right now. All the Miracle can do is kind of cut off the creep wave, but the base is dropping low. Anti-Mage gets hexed, but he's going to come right back and just continue whacking. He gets shackled again. He spent like 80% of this game actually just shackled to something, not even fighting, or this fight, I should say. Once the Courier, then Iwi gets done, goes back for the range wreck. So they've gotten the first wreck against the Kodal PL. Just slicing and dicing. He will lose the Aegis at long last. If the evasion ever ends, the Phantom Lancer army grows. The million-man march continues. And can they actually bring him down? He'll blink away. He does get hit by the Shadow Strike. He's got the Manta style. Shackle, not going to latch for once. God damn it, it won't latch. Now he surged.
Ooh.
He stops the TP out. Some miscommunication there.
There's the search. Hex counter.
Yeah, but now the TP's on cooldown. Gem's on the floor.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about that, I guess. So they got Rex.
Yeah. That's so good against PM.
Radiant's bottom
Now
tower
the
is under attack.
map is so open for them.
Well, PL is his MKB, but we saw in the fight, like, he just doesn't want to go in, even with the MKB, and, I mean...
It's the Manta. His illusions needs to do their work. They can't do the work without the Manta. No move speed. Or they need a Spirit Breaker or something.
Is that a little Swedish humor?
Yeah, I guess.
So he's even popped a Clarity Potion to get back out to the Ancients and just make sure he has that mana. Stay on the map as much as possible. Iwi is now 9k gold ahead of the PL. Miracle is getting out-farmed. I say that very rarely when I cast this guy, but he's getting heavily out-farmed. By a hero that is really his most common hero, the Anti-Mage. I'm not sure he's played much Phantom Lancer, to be honest.
The thing is, he's playing a great PL right now. It's just... He's giving a lot of farm to Cop. Like, the AM is not sharing his farm at all. He's taking everything.
Well, as long as he has buyback, I guess.
Yeah.
He's almost out of inventory slots, though.
It's really hard for Radiant to fight, though, with the heroes right now. The Surge is so good at this stage.
It's okay, because I'm pretty sure fucking Land is going to hit like 6 Shackle shots in one fight again.
Yeah, he's doing great at the Windrunner.
Yeah, he's been hitting a lot of them. And even then, it was only delaying the Anti-Mage, who's now going to look to break the base towards the bottom lane, gets slapped, Puck will blink in, drops the silence, isn't going to hit, backs on out. Iwi, here comes the TP. Phantom Lancer is coming. Phantom Lancer is here. Blink away from AM. His Mono Leak doesn't want to move right now. Vacuumed into the wall. Some Phantom Lancer and Anti-Mage Illusions going to work here. And now, Manta Style still cooling down, 25 seconds. They have an army of Phantom Lancers, all of their own. Anti-Mage and Phantom Lancer joining forces. I never thought I'd see this happen. And now the Anti-Mage. Shackle, barely gonna miss. Nice split by the supports to avoid that one, because if that latched, he might have died. Meanwhile, Puck blinks in, Dagon's the bait, kills him off instantly. Iwi going to work, gets the bash on the PL. Mod avoids him as well. Another bash. Actually, that was an Abyssal followed by a bash. And then kills him off. He'll buy back immediately. Anti-Mage trying to finish the Rex. He wants 2 lanes before he actually leaves. Puck goes in again. Another Dagon 5. Another kill for him. 2 lanes of Rex. That'll be it. And I think he's going to get away. Oh no. Shackle to a... Oh, never mind that. That's... But he'll buy back immediately. And now it's 2 lanes of Rex to nil.
I think he shouldn't buy back at this point on the AM. He doesn't need farm. He can give his team farm right now, and they're not gonna get Rex from this. So saving buyback is sometimes better.
Yeah, like like you're saying, first departure, they can't push out in time, even though they have 90 seconds. It's not enough.
Because you know, at the point when you get 6 slots, you're like, should I give this farm to my team, or should I take it myself?
Or you can be like CTY. I don't know if you watch G League, but he sold his Battle Fury, rebought his Battle Fury, sold his sold his heart, bought a butterfly, or some weird stuff like that. And I mean, I guess that's the other option when you have 6 slots, is just keep on changing your items.
Well, sometimes it's really hard to make up your mind. Like, it's not that many games you play that goes so late. Now.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic, actually. I mean, you can't really practice late game situations. You just have to play. Because in scrims, a lot of the times, I see teams, they say, all right, go next. Like, all right, we lost this game. We've learned what we can. So you
also,
rarely even practice those situations.
Yeah, also in big games, you play safer and you extend games.
So how do you practice them? You just have to play a lot of matches? That's pretty much it?
I think it's a lot of tournament practice, I would say. Because that's where you go... A lot of games you go late. You see the 2 even teams, they can go really late.
Yeah, I feel like it's really like... Oh, Windrunner has a Hex now. They just need that one on the Keeper of the Light. Not sure if it will make the difference, but I guess we'll see. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage. Heart.
Meanwhile at Anti-Mage land.
Yeah, Anti-Mage land.
Oh, he went hard.
Well, what were you thinking? MKB?
No, BKB.
Oh, okay.
Heart's fine. They're in good position. They don't even have to stick as 5 anymore. They can just shop at their tier 4 tires with AM.
And he just needs to farm buyback, which it looks like he should have soon. Oh, they're thinking he's going to push top. But he's checking, he's waiting, and it doesn't look like he's going to go.
So PL is building crits instead of butterfly. I don't know what gives most damage, but I still like the butterfly.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no sight of, like, he's gonna live a lot longer with that, is I guess the main thing.
Yeah.
And here comes the Roche. Anti-Mage doing that. Miracle looking for the opening.
They can do it if the supports just...
Blink in by Queen of Pain, drops the ult only on the Anti-Mage, that didn't even dent him. And he's taking a lot of damage. They're vacuumed into the wall though, and the wall means get the hell out of here. Anti-Mage, no ult, he's hexed, was Fiend's Grip for a moment, he will die actually. Remember he used buyback earlier, now he doesn't have it. The Anti-Mage dead, but the Bane, the Windrunner as well. The wall is protecting them all near the pit. Phantom Lancer still alive, but on the run, actually driven away by the Chen of all heroes.
Okay. Let's see. Who took the heart?
The Aegis?
Okay, AM has no heart.
Oh,
He dropped it to pick up Aegis. Where's the heart?
It's on the ground. Someone's painting it.
In the pain.
Does she have it? Is it at the base? I can't.
So if he had the VKB there, that fight would be over for Radiant.
Yeah, that was a good wall too.
Yeah, it was.
Where is it? Where's that heart? I guess they killed it? Well, now he's got something to farm for.
And he could have had buyback if he saved it earlier, you know?
Yeah, the heart's a lot more
It's just-
expensive.
Sometimes it's really good to just save the buyback when you don't need to do it.
Well, or you could get a Dagon 5. I wonder... I mean, he's gonna be up in time, but he doesn't have a heart. And he doesn't have a BKB. He's actually... With this Phantom Lancer now having Monkey King Bar and Crystallis, that AM's gonna be a lot easier to kill.
Yeah. If he gets his Butterfly and Daedalus and Manta, he's gonna tear AM apart.
Radiant's top
AM almost wants to fight right now. Nope, Phantom Lancer's here. Now he probably doesn't. Here comes the big fight. There is a wall. There's a vacuum. Are they going to find the opening? Surges in. Shackle catches the Anti-Mage, locks him in place, but that wall is doing big work. Chaos ensues. Windrunner trying to jump away. AM jumps in. No ult from him just yet. Now Mana Leak drops the ult on the Windrunner, but she actually had full mana. Isn't going to die. Pops the cheese. It was given to him. Now gets the Windrunner, and everybody's just collapsing and melting. Great initiation from the Darkseer there. That Shackle almost pinned him and the Anti-Mage together. Now he TP's top immediately and looks to go Rax, and there's no buyback on the PL. This is game, I think.
Okay, so I just disconnected when the fight started,
is under attack.
and now I came back.
And 4 heroes are dead, and now
Looks like Bane.
Bane disconnects as well. GG. They've called it.
No, that's
Radiant's
Dire calling it.
Yeah, dire GG, offensive GG, but it's not really offensive because the game is over. So, we're going to a game 3.
tower has fallen.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice play.
Very unusual game.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top barracks has fallen. The
Chen just jungling to farm a Dagon. And then Anti-Mage dropping his heart, not picking up the Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Very bizarre stuff. S4, you've made things weird for me.
Tower has fallen.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. We've had some interesting games in this series, though. The first one, which you were watching, is pretty good, too. And a little more fountain camping. 5 heroes disconnected. That'll be it. That's all she wrote. So, Execration. They keep the dream of G1 League Stage 2, or Phase 2, alive. as they force a deciding game 3. First Departure just got anti-maged. Even though it wasn't really the anti-mage at the end. It felt like it was mostly the Darkseer, if anything. But great play from them. Surprising. I thought First Departure would easily 2-0 in this series, but not the case. I'm LD. He's S4. S4, where can people follow you?
On Twitter, S4 Dota. That's it.
Should definitely follow him, guys. He's insightful. He is charming when he wants to be. And, well, stay tuned. Game 3 is coming up soon.